Hello, hello, my beautiful minions, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I had you guys vote on what kind of house that I should build this week, and you guys chose a mid-century modern. So let me present to you our mid-century modern house. I didn't set a budget because I just kind of wanted to build and use the cute new kit that I bought, because I also had you vote on which kit I should get, either the new Book Nook kit or the new greenhouse kit. You guys chose the greenhouse. I think you all know how much I love plants, so no complaints. It just gives me more little plants to put in corners everywhere. I did have a picture that I was working off of, but it was just the front of the house, so I was kind of taking free reign with the interior and just like the rest of it. But I really liked this picture that I found of a kind of a mid-century house. I really liked the roof shape and just kind of the simple colors and patterns. So I did try to stick with the plain concrete kind of tone throughout it, just to keep it very neutral, and kind of filled it with some fun colors of wood and other things. And I actually did things a little like backwards. Usually I do landscaping last, but since I'm working off a picture, I figured I should just like do what I have. So I did all the landscaping first, which very controversial for me. I also just placed like all the front windows first, and I was like, I'll do the rest when I put all the furniture in. So you will notice a severe lack of windows throughout the build. I promise I put some more in later. But yes, I really like this kind of mahogany color slash like stained wood that they had, so I'm gonna try to use that. I did struggle with the roofing a bit, but I kind of figured out what I liked with this platform in the middle, like that makes a back porch kind of area. Yeah, just very slanty, simple roofs. Usually I kind of put more like windows on the second floor, even if they're just fake, to add some more dimension. I also did some very simple landscaping, which I usually use a lot of flowers and those pale lying daisies like all the time, but this time I just stuck with some ferns because that seems to be a more mid-century vibe. So, I put some kind of a deserty furnishing, I guess you could call it, because they're just like ferns and almost like aloe looking plants. Very simple stuff, but still a big fan. I did actually manage to find basically the same door that they have in the picture, so we will be using that. And these are the new greenhouse kit windows, which is really like one of the reasons I wanted the greenhouse kit. I really like these floor to ceiling windows with the variation of like the open one. Very, very cute. And I made this little front patio area. I just kind of put it simply because I figure if you want to get this house and use it, then you can change it out. But there is space for you to add things that you would like. The backyard is very simple, but I added kind of like almost a path that is commonly tread. And I know that the trash cans serve the same purpose, but I think it's cute to have kind of a pseudo recycling bin and a trash can, so I put two. And just a nice like mailbox. The mailbox actually fit the theme really, really well. But again, very simple backyard. I didn't really know what to do back here because I didn't have a reference picture and I don't build a lot of mid-century modern. So I just kind of did like a grill and some like kids stuff to just liven it up a little bit. There's a laundry hanging line as well. I didn't put a washing machine in, but you could always add one if you played on this and you wanted one. I did have to change the interior layout a little bit to make it the sizing that I like, because I hate having doors just against like a corner and have it like cutting off the edge. So I just expanded by like one and everything worked out fine. We're gonna have a bathroom, like a main bath, and then a half bath in the master bedroom. We're gonna have a kids room and then kind of like a middle children age, that could be like a teen or, a child, whatever. But I liked keeping it kind of like a lighter color scheme in here. I did forget to record the kitchen because I got up to go to the bathroom and I forgot to hit record when I got back, but I actually love, love, love this kitchen. So I really love the like metalwork lights and the metalwork chairs, and I just kind of kept this outside area really simple. I definitely would say this isn't like a typical family style home. Like there isn't a dining table, there isn't a living room per se. But I think that's kind of typical with like a mid-century modern house. Like they're very chic. I had an excuse to finally use this bench from Dream Home Decorator, which I never use because it's considered a couch and it doesn't look like a couch. but I think it's like a cute, like putting your shoes on kind of area of the house, you know? Just has like some natural light. There is going to be a TV in this area of the kitchen, kind of like a kitchen TV. Like I see those in like I hate to say it like this, but I see them in rich people houses all the time. How they have like a little TV and like a counter, or like a like on a counter or in a cabinet, where you like open a cabinet and there's a TV in there. And I think this get to work TV just fits that vibe so well. So I put it there with some like pseudo bookshelves that I make, because I didn't get the Book Nook kit for this build, but I did make kind of bookshelves using the new shelves from the greenhouse kit, and then also just some typical clutter. So I think they look cute, and I think it adds some function to this area because you have the TV and you also can get skills from reading and, you know, that good stuff. I also added a tiny little plant from the greenhouse kit because there's so many tiny little plants. I'm so excited. You guys really do me well when you pick plant kits. I hope they make many, many more. So moving on to kind of the like teen child room. I wanted to make it like nice and green, and I really liked this pin board from Dream Home Decorator, so I figured that I would be like starting with that as an inspirational base for this room. So I kind of made it like just normalish but very Dream Home Decorator vibes, you know, like I used a lot of that furniture. But I really liked it. I definitely put a lot of mirrors in this house. They just fit so well, and I added some nice little clutter to this room. Like there's a little workout kit underneath the mirror. It just has like little personality, but again, like plenty of like you can add stuff to the walls, like you could move things if you wanted, but this house is fully functional and ready to go if you didn't. I do upload everything that I build for my YouTube onto my Sims 4 gallery. My username on there is Mistress Volca, just with a 1 instead of an I, because for some reason the Sims thinks it's wildly inappropriate to have Mistress in your name. Anyways, I polished off that room and I moved on to the full bath, which is kind of like a little cramped of a room, I'll say. I mean, obviously it works, but I couldn't fit in like a cute little toilet paper spot. But I ended up using this kind of DIY sink. Even though it looks a little jank, I think it like fits the vibe. Like it's a little rough around the edges, but having the exposed metalwork and the wood just really gives off those mid-century modern vibes to me. And in the kids' room, I kind of kept it like a neutral color because obviously you don't know what kind of kid you're gonna have. So I just made it like brown with some like speckles of fun colors. I was originally gonna use this space mat, but I actually decided I wanted to use some fun wallpaper. I don't know why, but I just like, let's switch it up, use some fun wallpaper. Usually I don't get to use the Machino wallpaper or like this Dream Home Decorator wallpaper that I use, just because the color swatches are like very specific. But I think for like a neutral, like brownish with just fun colors, it worked pretty well. And this room, again, will have more windows. I know it doesn't have any right now, but it will get some. I just wanted to do the floor plan and all like that stuff first, because then you can fit the windows where they look nice. I added a couple posters. I really am a big fan of this fossil poster lately. It just comes in such nice swatch colors for some reason. Like the tan, I used the purple one in our purple house build. Just very nice colors. Very subtle, but good. In the master bedroom, I went with a yellow color scheme. Yellow is not meant for bedrooms at all, but you know, I just wanted to. It's not a good paint color. It doesn't help your brain relax, long story short. You're supposed to use more calming colors, but I just think yellow is so happy that, you know, I don't get to use it often. Let's put it in there. Yes, so I put a kind of entertainment center and then a little desk area, as well as this little laundry spot, because again, I did add a clothesline, so if you want a washing machine, you can do it, but the washing machine and dryer are so high maintenance in The Sims because you have to like have them put the laundry in there, then make sure they start it, and then like 9 out of 10 times the dryer will break, and if you forget to take the lint out, they'll get set on fire. It's a lot of work, so I just kind of like having the aesthetic of the laundry stuff and not doing the laundry stuff. Maybe one day they'll fix it. I think they did do a patch for the dryer fires, but when we had our dollhouse, we had a lot of dryer fire deaths. Yes, and there is a tiny bathroom in here. It's basically got like the same stuff as the other bathroom. It's just not has a shower as typical half baths. But it's just nice to have a bathroom in the master bedroom for aesthetic appearance because we don't get closets. If we had an excuse to make a walk-in closet in this game, then I would love to make walk-in closets, but there's just no reason to, so I don't even bother. I also just kept some very simple lighting because these ones are the opposite of the ones I put outside, you know, they're the horizontal of the vertical lights, and I just think they're very neutral. So I just went in and polished off the last little bit of clutter that I wanted to put around, and yeah, here is the full tour with everything. So there you go, the kitchen, our happy little bedroom. Everything is functional. I didn't test it, but I just know because I didn't cram things in. You can see where I added some windows in, lots of curtains, and voila! That is our mid-century modern house. I actually had a lot of fun building this. I've never built a mid-century modern house before, at least not like with that intent. And lately I've been really liking my Sims builds. So if you'd like to see more of them, we do build on our Twitch where we're playing a legacy challenge. Not all the time, but I do play Sims quite frequently. And of course, you can always subscribe to see some more builds. We do voting on our Twitter sometimes. Sometimes I just take things into my own hands, but I do like to give you an opinion. Anyways, I hope I will see you back at our channel soon. Have a good rest of your day, minions. Bye bye.